Hare Krishna, I am Arvind Agarwal. I am a telecom technology specialist. I have been working in the field for more than 10 years. Around 10 years back, somehow the thought came into my mind that I wanted to contribute more than I have contributed till that time to society. So as a child, I have spent a lot of time in agriculture and growing things in my balcony or rooftop. So I wanted to carry on. It was like a passion. So I wanted to carry on with that passion, and I wanted to help the society, because at that point already I had become aware that we are going wrong in many ways. Our health is going down. We don't know what we should eat, what not to eat. There's a lot of confusion, and a lot of people are saying a lot of things about what to eat, what not to eat, how to cook, how to not to cook. So there's a lot of misinformation. So first I thought I'll find it out for myself firsthand. So the first step, of course, was to buy a farm or to lease a farm. So I managed to do that after some time. So basically, I bought a barren land, because on fertile land anyone can do anything. So the learning won't be there on a fertile land. A barren land will make the person learn more. And my goal was to learn. My goal was to learn what is the perfect way of farming. That was my only goal, and to produce pure food. That what is good for our health and we can sustain. Because in Mahabharata example, the life of Lord Krishna was that time his age was 75 years, I heard, and he was doing a lot of things, and at that time he was the main charioteer in the war at the age of 75, and now we can't even expect to reach that age, and even if we do, we'll be on bed. So why is it that so many years ago man was healthy and now we are not healthy? So all these things, there's a lot of questions in my mind. So that's why I wanted to try it firsthand. So I had purchased the barren land, about 3 acres. So the first challenge I faced was obviously water. As we know that we are a water deficient country, in terms of we are not doing any water conservation. The rainfall is enough, but we are not conserving the water through rain harvesting and all these things. So on our land, that was the first problem I faced, and then I made a lot of mistakes on the land, because I had not gone through a formal learning process about the technology, how to grow, what to grow. It was just my childhood experiences about growing. But one thing I knew, one thing it was clear in my mind, that we have to use our Go Mata in this endeavor, because even thousands of years ago our Go Mata was being used for farming, and now we are not doing that. Our Go Mata is roaming on the streets. The cow dung, cow urine, everything is falling on concrete road. So that used to disturb me a lot. So I also planned to have some cows on the farm, and so that was a basic idea, to fertilize using cows and not to use any chemicals, because anything we refine, it becomes a chemical. So that is the first step, that I just wanted to use natural substances in my farm, and just to learn how can we produce pure food out of that. So as I started visiting my farm, I observed very disturbing things in the village where the farm is. I saw the villagers, they just came on the adjacent land next to me and started spraying all kinds of pesticides, and for example, Roundup is a weed killer. The farmer said, I just have 10 minutes and I have to get rid of all the weeds in my farm and I have to do the next cropping. So this is the only way I have with the time and the resources. He just sprayed the Roundup weed killer in 5 minutes and he went away. So I was concerned that the runoff will come into my farm, and also he has spoiled his farm. And the next 1 or 2 days after that, the whole farm all the weeds were gone in his farm. And I thought, if the pesticide has killed all the weeds in such a short time, what it will do to all the food that is going to grow in that farm, and then we are going to eat that. It's going to do to that food. So this I was sure that I was not going to use any chemicals, any man-made refined product on the farm. But the challenge was how to start. So that's how I started searching online, and I came across Cowgrazing channel. I went through a lot of videos, especially Dr. Shri Kumar's video. There he explained exactly what I had in my mind also, that the cow dung, cow urine belongs on the farmland. It does not belong in the Gaushala or on the streets. It belongs on our farmland to fertilize the crops. And to my shock, then I went back to the villages and talked to the villagers, and I found that not a single villager was sending his cow to his farm. Not a single farmer in the entire village was sending his cow to his farm. They were just roaming around, and either in the Gaushala, otherwise they went to graze on someone else's farm, not his farm. And he was just using the cows for milk. They just wanted to collect milk and sell, but they are not concerned at all about the cow dung and cow urine. So from that point of view, my thought process started, and then I came across the permaculture idea, that why don't we just, if we don't know how to farm, why not just copy nature? Nature has already done it for us. We just need to learn from that, and we just need to apply a teacher is already there. Nature has already done these things after millions of years of evolution. It's already there. So then fortunately at that time itself, Cowgrazing channel had launched this course, a permaculture course in Mayapur. So that was, so immediately I signed up for the course, and I landed in Mayapur with my entire family.
Your experience with the course, and what did you learn, something additional which you will be implementing in your farm?
Experience has been very good. The teacher has taught all the ABCs that are to be used, all the elements she has taught, and now it is up to us to start making words and sentences. I am not prepared to write an essay right now. I want to first start with words and essays of all the ABCs of permaculture that I have learned. But surely I do want to write an essay. I want to have a big food forest on my farm, and I am going to do it. And I have learned all the ABCs here from the teacher, thanks to Cowgrazing channel and the teacher and all the students here. It has been a learning experience, and an important thing I would want to point out is that it's very important that we don't make this a commercial kind of a commercial. We don't approach this with a commercial attitude, because that is a source of the whole problem, even with the food that we are eating, the more and more we want to commercialize farming, the more and more we have to use the chemicals and the fertilizers and the pesticides. Why? Because we want more yield. Why do we want more yield? Because we want more money. So we should keep a check on the commercial aspect, and that is where the Cowgrazing channel, I was very happy that this was not a commercial venture, and everything was being done on a basis of helping each other out and solving the problems which we have as a human race. We are not here to make money for ourselves or to have a hold on the knowledge that we get here. We are supposed to solve this big problem that we have now, that we don't have any good food to eat. Everything is contaminated. So that is why I'm very grateful that this is being done in a non-commercial manner, and it has been excellent stay here. All the accommodations and food and everything has been taken care of, and the focus has been on the course and how to learn and how to do the permaculture, how to build a food forest. The first thing I'm going to do when I go back to my farm is I'm going to design. I'm going to design first. I'm just not going to start and do something, correct it again, learn again, start. I want to make a good design, and that is what I have learned here. Then I'll start doing what I have to do on the farm.
There's one thing which I have always tried my best, that every student feels be a part of a family. The course was free, and even the food we kept it free because it's one family. We didn't want lower quality, or high quality. Even in accommodation, we tried to give free accommodation to a lot of students, and everything was transparent. We didn't. It was not. We just kept it transparent so that nobody feels partial or overpaid or less paid and all that. So there is one question which I have here is that I have been counteracting that the people, when we give free knowledge or free, they don't value. This something which a lot of people told me, you are giving things free but people will not value. So do you think that happened here? Second, did you feel that everybody was feeling like family because of the mood we are trying to create? Or transparency we kept, like the Excel sheet was like everyone, whatever they, everything was transparent. So do you feel that family thing was there and
Yes. See, what the whole point is about sustainability. That is what we have learned. Permaculture is about sustainability. Even life is about sustainability. If we don't live in a sustainable manner, we are not going to survive for long. So that is where I think the commercial aspect, if we go from a commercial point of view, we are not going to sustain. That is the whole point. So if the course, there is a charge for it, it's not going to sustain, it's not going to spread, it's not going to last for a long time, because there are many teachers who charge, but there are very few teachers who don't charge, and even if there are, that the thought has to be behind this, that this is not a commercial endeavor. So if I guess if this course had been charged and there was a fee, I guess we would not have even had 100 participants, maybe 5, 10, 20, but the reach would have been less. And the second question was?
Second, the familiness, like one family, everything was transparent.
So as soon as we start doing things in a non-commercial manner, we see things, all the good things happening, sustainability. The family feeling, automatically it has come. We didn't need to work for it. Everyone was not here from a commercial angle. So that was inbuilt. So all the family togetherness, people were sharing their ideas. even ideas which could have a commercial value, they were freely exchanging in the class and not thinking that I should not share this thing, that thing, it could have a commercial impact on me. So obviously the path that Cowgrazing channel said that it has to be done in a non-commercial manner, it has worked. So I'll just hand over to my family, my wife Sakshi, Rohan and Arjun. They'll explain all the experience.
They were also very active. I saw them.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Sakshi Agarwal. Basically we are from Delhi, and we were in Japan for 8 to 9 years, where I got an opportunity to learn the Japanese language for the survival. So it was just as a survival that I just started with the language, but because of the interest in the culture and just knowing another language and how it can be used to express our words, that became the curiosity. And when we moved back to India, still I wanted to continue with the studies, and in that case my husband supported me a lot, and gradually I finished all the course of the Japanese language, that is the N2 level, and then I went into the teaching line, because I wanted that, okay, the kind of problem which I had faced in living in Japan, I should be able to at least help out the Indians who are living there. So then I thought of starting up with the online classes, online courses, where I'm taking currently the language classes for all the Indians who are studying, who are working in Japan, or even the students also. So in this way, it is a very good cultural exchange. In a way, like I am able to teach them, plus at the same time I am also learning many things from them. Okay, so apart from them, like my husband, since he's into agricultural line, so we got an opportunity to come to Mayapur, and it was Mayapur being the headquarters of the ISKCON. So it is our first time that we have come to an ISKCON temple, and or the ISKCON headquarters, and the place here is very nice. It is very calm and peaceful, and the environment created here is really good. Okay, you feel very pure, and like this, it just gives a purity to the soul. Okay, and apart from that, the facilities, like the accommodation, the food, and the other lectures which have been taken, they are really good. And I am not very actively participating in it, but yes, the kirtan and which I had attended once, it was really good to see like the live the kirtan and on Hare Rama Hare Krishna, and overall it was a very good experience. Even the food is perfect, because the Gajanand ji, Prabhu ji has made sure that the food is from all the parts of the India. It should cover all different cuisines. So that thing was really good, and the overall everything was perfect. Yes, so we are really
you did go to one time with us to farm. So how was your experience in that practical session?
Yes, I visited to the farm once. So it was quite surprising to see the land. That yes, it was a barren kind of a land, but yes, everyone was just trying to give their inputs, and the teacher was trying to explain how this barren land, or how a small portion of land with the minimum of water, it can be used for cultivation. So that was really good to see, and yeah, my experience on the farm was really good. Yes. Yeah,
so you are inspired to help your husband for designing land and learning from him the rest of the missing parts.
Yes, surely.
So you are the first student.
I'll obviously like to have it right on the terrace of our house. Yes. Yeah.
That's great. So my goal is achieved.
Yeah. So I'm Rohan, and I'm studying in 8th grade currently. So when I went on the farm for this permaculture course, I learned many new things. Like we use an A-frame to counter the land, to measure the surface of the land, and like the perfect places to grow trees or plants. Then we learned about the banana circle. Banana circle is to grow how much you can in a limited space, with all the nutrients from the mulch as from the banana trees. Then we also learned mulching, like all the banana trees, all the waste on the farm, you should not throw it, we should use it as mulch. So in mulch we surround a tree with the waste, plant waste or the yes. So then these decompose naturally with time, and the nutrients in these keep go into the soil, and these nutrients go into the tree, and that comes into us. So indirectly we get more nutrients and we stay healthy. And in the course I also learned about permaculture and how to do it. Like your pattern should be important, your design should be important. These are the first steps of permaculture. Then we learned like about the water system, how to get water on the farm, like how to conserve most of the most water we can get and not wasting it. As like now, like all the water that comes in the form of rain, it's all runoff. It just flows by and we don't get it. We don't get it in terms of it doesn't go to the ground. So it doesn't go to the ground, it doesn't come to us. So then if we don't get the water doesn't go to the ground, it flows up. So like our farm will go dry, because now we have bores to extract the water, and if the water table down is dry, then we'll not get any water. And rain comes only once in a year, 2-3 months. So the other days the farm will go dry, and then it will go dry, and then that's the end. And then it will take like 5-10 years to again do mulching. Then it's a long story. So then I learned a lot. And
how did you like the kirtans or music or whatever?
Okay, the kirtan was really good. It was very charming. And kirtan I did it for the first time. I never have been to Mayapur or the ISKCON headquarters or the ISKCON chain. So it was a very good experience seeing the temple around, and then seeing the temple. The food also was really good, and it was a very good experience.
So will you be learning permaculture? I think he can teach you. So will you be teaching permaculture to your other friends?
Yes, might be. I'll be teaching.
Maybe we'll tell your father to give you 1/3 of the land to design, and then you can all friends can come up and design the land. What do you think about this idea?
Yes, it's good.
So he's our next child permaculture teacher. Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name is Arjun Agarwal. I learned about permaculture when we went on the farm. There was a banana circle in which they grew plants outside, and it's like we grow how many ever plants we can in the banana circle. And I even learned that mulching, when the farm waste, we should not throw it, we should use it for like mulch. We put it around the banana tree, and it goes into from the down, and we get the nutrients. Kirtan was, I have heard the Kirtan first time, it was good. And the ISKCON temple, I have not visited, and this was my first time visiting the ISKCON temple. Over here, over there they play piano, guitar, and here they play different instruments like harmonium.
Midam.
Yeah.
Kartal.
So it was a good experience, and the food was even good.
So will you be doing kirtan in your farm?
Don't know.
But if you are given an opportunity, you will participate?
Yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna. We are very grateful to Shri Jignasha Patel Madam and Om Prakash Manav ji, also known as Omi, for teaching for our permaculture course completely free. Jignasha ji from very long time, and she hails from a very rich family. I remember her house in Mumbai was worth millions of dollars. So she, even though she's from such a rich background, she agreed to do this course free for us. But in future, if you want to hire her for her services, we request you at least give us some really good reasonable donation. We had organized a permaculture course on 11th of November 2018. 120 students came from 27 Indian states and 5 countries. It was first time in the history of permaculture that such a course was held completely free for such large audience. We distributed more than 2 million heirloom seeds. Each student got 125 varieties of heirloom seeds, around 16,000 seeds per student. Course was free, food was free, and accommodation was also free for many students in this program. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we were not able to get donations from our donors last minute, and we had to take a loan for our course. This was our 11th free course, and we want to organize many such courses in future. We strongly believe education must be free and education must never be business. We want to start our first free school, free university and free multi-therapy center in our 400 acres Koderma land. And we have already begun distributing lands for free to who share our vision. Gajanand Agarwal has spent more than 1.5 crores on our cow research, distributing free medicines to poor and organizing free courses. Today, those who have supported us and gave us loan are wanting the money back, and we are unable to pay them due to some reasons, and they have started creating problems for us. We request you at least give us some reasonable donations for our charity work so that we can continue with this great vision to create a free society, a family, and teach whole world all kinds of sustainable knowledge. Please donate us generously on this email address. Hare Krishna.